Namato Ratanatayasa. May I pay homage to Triple Gem, the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. So today on the Sunday afternoon, we are gathering here to practice meditation. We have just reflected on the teachings of the Buddha, reflecting on the virtues of the Buddha, his purity, his compassion and his wisdom, and also reflected on his teachings, which inviting us to come and see rather than come and believe, and his community, one who is being an example of Buddhist teachings and also helping to go through the path. And then we reflected on the teachings of the Buddha, and particularly reflecting on the 5 aggregates as the matter, feelings, perception, and the consciousness. These are the impermanents, cannot be claimed as the existing as a ultimate. And with the benefit of the loving kindness practice, which has 11 kinds of benefits, starting from the sleeping well, waking well, and no bad dreams, so and so. So now it is time for us to reflect upon ourselves and practicing to get the benefit from the practice of meditation. First of all, the chanting itself is a very important part of the practice. With this, it generates the confidence and also a refuge, a place which is more conducive for the practice of meditation. Apart from that, the chanting also collects our scattered mind to be in a one-pointedness, and by the time chanting ends, and that is the perfect time for the meditation. In the same time, chanting can be applied, practice to bring this mind to the presentness here. So before doing a sitting meditation, normally we should be doing the walking meditation as well. So rather than we are doing a walking meditation, we substitute with this chanting. So through that, we are uniting our scattered mind, preparing to cultivate our mind. In a way, it is similar to the preparing the field to plant trees, or preparing a field, a garden to plant flowers. So taking out all the distractions, all the weeds. So it's much easier to plant the flower. So in the practice of a meditation, as we know that there are 2 kinds of meditation, Samatha and Vipassana. A Samatha meditation is to concentrate on one object and remaining with that object for a certain time, and there is an ability to go back and come out from that object at any time in our wish. Practice of that Samatha meditation gives us a more calm, peace, one-pointedness, state of the mind, ability to be tranquil, serene state of ourselves. Also provides relaxation and enjoyment, being one-pointedness and leaving all the hindrances away from ourselves. Whereas the Vipassana meditation is to know things as they truly are, also known as the mindfulness. So being mindful at all the time. And the mindfulness meditation is very essential for in our day-to-day life to improve and also securing ourselves. So that's why Buddha called mindfulness and clear awareness or clear comprehension as the guardians of ourselves. It guards us from committing any bad actions, committing unwholesome actions, and in the meantime guiding us towards the right path for the liberation. And in order to get this insight from the practice, we need to be careful of what we are doing when we are doing. In the meantime, there is an urgent practicing, putting ourselves in this present moment and concentrating on the primary object, and there is ability to come back at any time. So urgently being aware of the primary object, and in the meantime urgently bringing our mind back to it again and again, similar to the place that we are going back again and again. So it's an anchor where our mind will be staying much of the time, establishing ourselves to find the tranquil state of the mind. In our life, we can see that nothing we have done just a single one time. We have done so many times, so we repeatedly doing it until we become skilled on that particular job, particular thing. Whether it is we speaking, whether it is walking, talking, eating, anything we have repeated so many times, only then we become skilled on that job, on these jobs that we are doing. So same thing with the practice of meditation. In order to achieve the state of a calm, still, tranquil mind, we have to come back again, until the mind feels the familiar and able to come back at any time when we feel, when we need it. So in a way, building a home for the mind, creating a home for mind, so we can come back at any time after having so much distractions from this and that. And whenever we come back and stay with that object, we feel more relaxed, calm, and peace. So this is the home base, primary object. And as we have this, ardently practicing like that, bringing our mind back to the object again and again. And meantime, each time when we are paying attention to the object, we have full understanding of that object without missing anything at all. Such as when we are paying attention to the rising, falling of abdomen, we are able to know as it is happening, as it is falling down, as it is rising, and the way it is rises, the functioning, character, the movements and activities, we are able to comprehend it completely without any missing at all. So having this clear comprehension or fully aware of things as they are taking place is the second thing that we need to improve. And this only happens with the clear comprehension, clear understanding, and also having the right understanding of the things as they truly are. So this is the insight moment, and it happens only in this present moment. It won't happen in the past, or nor it will happen in the future. The clear comprehension only happens here in this very moment, present moment. So in a way, it is a present moment awareness. So being fully aware of the present moment as it is happening. So as it happens, then obviously we have to have the mental state, which is always being mindful and knowing things and seeing as they are taking place. So there is the ability to aware of things that's happening now, and then also there is the ability to remember things that happened recently, and also knowing the future, that's how it is going to happen. So this is the mindfulness which allows us to be coming back to the anchor, and in the meantime able to know completely without any distractions or undivided attention on that particular object, and being mindful of that as it is taking place. So once we have done this, then basically what allows us is we will get the wisdom, knowing things as they truly are, which basically means knowing the change, a nature of the change, changing, everything changes, even our feelings, even our sensations, even our emotions that we are holding on to it is changing at all the time. And whatever emotions and feelings that we think is not changing, that basically because we attach to it and we are holding on to that emotion rather than living in the present moment, here and now, which is always changing, one after another, one after another. So the practice of insight meditation is to understand this changing nature and knowing things as they truly are, which is the nature of change. And anything that is nature to change, if we are not able to accept it, then that generates the suffering, that generates the unsatisfaction. That is the reason why we normally suffer a lot from things that is not happening as we wish, and there is so much anger, hatred generates simply because we are unable to accept the changes or accept the things that is somebody or something happened without our wish. So practice of meditation will help us to understand that, an ability to let it be, let it go. And the most important would be, before we letting go, there is the ability to receive, accept, and understand it. So that is the way. And in the practice of a meditation, how do we practice? So simply connecting with our body, and when we are connecting with our body, let it relax, comfort in this present moment, and building up the home base or the primary object of concentration, where the mind can come back and stay, feel anchored, and generally sharpening our mind, quietening our mind, and allowing senses to open to welcome all the distraction. So in this case, distractions are no more any distractions, but they will become an object of concentration. So each moment that we pay attention to those distractions then allows us to understand that everything changes one after another, one after another. So, however, to begin with, or to get this progress, we have to start off with the concentration, concentrating on the one object. So whichever you feel comfortable to pay attention to, either the breath or the abdomen, you can use that as the primary object of concentration to start off. And once you feel that your mind is concentrated, undistracted, settled down, relaxed, and then opening the senses to allowing senses to work and knowing things as they truly are. So simply being here and now, knowing, seeing, understanding, observing, and let it be. So further, rather than me speaking, let's practice simply being here and now in this room, and to your body, connecting with your body, finding your primary object, being with the primary object, disconnecting from the world, having a peaceful mind, and knowing things things as they truly are, seeing from the inside, seeing by wisdom, and let it be. So continue practicing like this.